Kelly, we've seen the market move up significantly so far this year, and this week we started to get a pullback. Where do you think the market goes?
Well, if you think about the first quarter was pretty significant. We had a 12% increase. I mean, that doesn't usually happen that quickly. And I think investors were just, they weren't ready for that kind of increase. Believe me, they welcomed it, but they weren't ready for it. And so there's always a little bit of hesitation when you see the market go up that quickly. However, when you look at it on the other side, there's a lot of unrest still out there. We've got an election coming up. We've got banks that aren't necessarily lending very much. We've got a significant issue with housing still that is being brought to attention, brought to light. We've got issues in Europe. I mean, there's so many issues with unemployment, everything going on, that people, I think, said, you know what, if it starts to go down, I'm getting out very quick. And I think it was a knee-jerk reaction.
What are you looking at right now to get involved in?
Well, if you think about some of the, and again, we'll always look in a number of different directions. We'll never go towards just one angle, but I'll tell you what we will go towards. Definitely in this down cycle, we'll probably look at more staples, just to kind of keep us going through the down cycle. And this could happen for, another 2 weeks, could happen for another 2 months. We don't know what it's going to be. But when we start getting in, we're going to definitely get into more large cap. We will get into high dividend paying. But really large companies that have a global footprint, that are high dividend paying, but not just dividend paying, but dividend increasing. In other words, they've been increasing dividends for the last decade or more.
Any specific stocks you want to mention? Or?
Well, I always bring up Procter & Gamble. It's an easy story. It's a great story. But and it's not just Procter & Gamble, but it's more what Procter & Gamble represents. It's a company that, first of all, we use its products. I mean, before I left the house this morning, I probably used their product 10 times. Right? That doesn't mean I blew my nose 10 times. It means we had toothpaste and washing the clothes and everything that you use that we use every day is made by that company. Okay? But it's not just us, it's that global footprint. So it's used across the globe. Right? And we have an emerging market sector that actually is, with increasing prosperity. So what you're seeing is even those people from different countries that are now emerging are able to use their products as well. So, it's such a good market, and that dividend play, it's a great dividend it's paying right now, and it's only been increasing. Yep. So you put all that together, it makes a great stock. And again, it's not just about Procter & Gamble. It's about what it's representative of. The other stocks, very similar, almost exactly like it. This market is
Stock pickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to